We're going to Hampton Court for 1 week. Bye, Sammy. Nice one. So we're going quite far. Yeah.
Cream in my coffee, you the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you.
Where's my knife? Japanese or British? Japanese. Let's see what we got here. Pens. A toothbrush. Paper. A roller.
They see me rolling, they hating.
It's a bum bag for painting. Yes! I can put all my paintbrushes in it. I did order all of this, by the way. I do know what I've actually got, but it was yesterday that I ordered it, and already I've forgotten. Look at this. What a waste of cardboard. This is paper. Well, that wasn't very eventful, but at least I got a new toothbrush. So I just got back from Hampton Court. So you probably don't know what Hampton Court is. It's a huge palace. Let me explain. Can you even see that? This is London, this whole area. This is my studio, and this is the journey we have to take to get to Hampton Court. It's about 88 minutes. Hampton Court Palace, built in 1515 for Thomas Wolsey, and then seized by this dude called Henry VIII. Yeah, this guy. So King Henry VII had a bunch of kids with Queen Elizabeth of York, and then one of those kids was Henry VIII, famously known in history books as the king with many wives, 6 to be exact. Also famously known for having sent 2 of them to death. One failed to give him a son, and the other had an affair, so he had her head chopped off. So this is the palace, this is the River Thames, this is the entrance, kitchen. This side is the art gallery, the best bit. So I don't know much about Henry VIII, but what I do know is that he had 6 wives, and he killed 2 of them. So in my estimations, not really a very nice person. But hey, I've never met the guy, so who knows, he may have been a lovely chap. I am fascinated by history, because history has definitely helped shape where we are today, obviously, and the future. And at Hampton Court, although I liked all the history side, the best part was the art galleries, actually inside the building. These paintings were massive, huge, huge paintings everywhere, and they filled up entire rooms. Awesome. Check it out. Each painting seems to tell a story of a specific moment, and that's kind of what I look for in artwork. I love what it's trying to represent. So this week I've been super inspired by being at Hampton Court Palace and seeing all the paintings. I want to create a painting of Henry VIII. But in a different style, in a style that's more fitting to this generation right now. I'm going to look at some of my favorite artists and their work and see the different techniques they use. Check it out. Connor Harrington, mixing traditional painting styles with graffiti. The paint looks like it's been dragged across the canvas. Jake Wood Evans, the same techniques of dragging the paint across the painting. Really expressive mark making, shows a real confidence with his work, an amazing use of colour. Finton McGee, I love the use of horizontal lines to split the artwork into sections. Harding Mayer, I love the distorted approach, but keeping the sharp lines with a real focus on the eyes. Dale Grimshaw, again, a real focus on the eyes. They are the window into the painting. The eyes are everything. And the amazing use of colour. I love it. Hi, Mum. It's really difficult to try and find your unique style. But this creative journey to becoming a successful artist requires me to have my own unique style. Don't copy other people, but be inspired by other people. Let's make a start. This isn't really working. It was 2 seconds ago I painted this. It's dry. I don't know how to use oil paints. I've never had any lessons or been taught, so maybe this is something I need to really look into. So I realised this painting is absolutely rubbish, but I was trying to experiment with different methods. Most of the artists that I showed you, like Connor Harrington and Jake Wood Evans, they use oil paints. The paint doesn't dry too quickly, so you still have time to work with it. I need to learn how to use oil paints, so I googled oil painting classes, and I start my first lesson in 2 weeks. I am super excited. See you later. This is Mercedes making friends. Oh, we got a swan.